It's our final stop of the year, and we find ourselves in Pittsburgh today, visiting a brewery that is taking action to diversify the brewing industry. Complete with a coffee partner, it is a one-of-a-kind spot. Welcome to Trace Brewing. Nestled in Bloomfield, Pittsburgh, Trace Brewing is proudly small but mighty. Open all day, pick up a world-class coffee in the morning, and stay for the beer at night. We'll sit down with Trace's head of marketing, Adam Sorma, and learn more about how they're making an impact on the Pittsburgh community. So we are with Adam, the director of marketing at Trace Brewing. Adam, can you tell us how Trace got started?
Yeah, over the course of like 2019 into 2020, we began having conversations about starting a brewery, and our owner, Dave, primarily was like finding a location, finding a building. March of 2020, obviously the world shut down. That was when we were supposed to open. So we were in the middle of contractors laying the concrete behind us here, laying the brick. All that kind of paused and then delayed us. Right around December 17th, 2020, we opened for cans to go only. And then we opened the tap room slowly in March of 2021. Like June of 21, we kind of went full open. And then in July of 21, coffee started.
Can you tell us about the coffee partnership and how that came to be?
Yeah, the way the coffee partnership came to be was basically also from Dave. As we all traveled throughout the United States, a lot of these concepts have half beer, half coffee. And you have this dual beverage focus wherein the space rotates through the day. Folks might have a laptop or a phone and get a coffee, get some work done, and then kind of transition to beer. You talk to our guests, a lot of them were like, well, we don't really go to a lot of breweries, but we come to Trace, and it's sort of this existence outside of the beer. I'd love for you to try a beer, but if that's not your thing, at least you're here. We would love to try to have a style of beer on for every type of drinker. Ideally, it's like something in the lager realm, something in the hoppy realm, something in the sour realm. Seeing like the way that things move during a high volume service. People want to grab a quick lager and get back to dancing and hanging out, versus maybe a night when it's more chill and you might want to have an IPA and you might want to sit with your friends with it for a bit. That kind of cadence and frequency of how we see stuff move kind of dictates what's going to come.
So you guys have a really unique vocational program. Can you tell us why it was so important to you all to pursue that?
Yeah, within the beer industry, it sort of looked pretty much kind of homogenous, like a lot of straight, white, mostly men in the back house for production. Dave was like, well, what's the best way to diversify it? His kind of thought behind that was like a loose curriculum that would live as like a 6-month paid vocational program, getting folks paid a livable hourly wage as they scale up from like learning just the safety fundamentals all the way up to like hot side brewing. Those graduates who have come out of there are now all working, in breweries, various places. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for visiting.
Hop over to Uptown and enjoy the full Ghost coffee experience. Echo offers Ghost's most popular brews and a full Trace tap list. Sit and enjoy the cozy atmosphere, or grab a cup to go. Founded in 2020, Ghost Coffee Collab has come a long way. Started by a small group of friends seeking to produce coffee sustainably, Trace Echo is an exciting new chapter for their business. We'll meet co-founder Joe Burns and learn how this special partnership came to be and what you can expect when you visit Trace Echo. So now we're over at Echo. I'm with Joe. Joe, can you tell us how this partnership came to be?
So I, for the last 3 years, have been a staff member over at Trace, and some friends of mine started a coffee roasting business, Ghost Coffee Collab, which I was doing kind of as a side gig. Trace approached us and offered us a chance to do this hybrid business model here, and it's our first retail location. Ghost is open doing full coffee service until 3 o'clock every day, and then after that we shut down the espresso bar and it's just beer after that.
So we're in Uptown right now. What is unique about this neighborhood?
It's a really small, community-oriented neighborhood. There are a few businesses here on Forbes and Fifth Avenue. There's not a whole lot here yet, although it's starting to be built up, and it's been really fun to meet the neighborhood and community and see them get excited. I helped to start Ghost with 5 friends and we all chipped in $600. I have no idea where Ghost would be without Trace's assistance right now. And like one of the whole reasons we started Ghost was to provide people sustainable coffee jobs. And we've been able to do that now with this space opening. And so it's like finally the realization of the primary objective. We're probably all coffee snobs at this point in our career, but our goal is to share that with as many people as possible in a really accessible way.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks for following us around Pennsylvania on this season of Cheers PA. Be sure to check out our new episodes coming up to learn a little bit about how beer travels from brewer to buyer. Cheers, PA. Have you ever done anything with lemonade and coffee?
Lemonade and coffee?
Yeah, is that crazy? I had it one time out in Colorado, and then there was a major coffee supplier that I was buying cans from during COVID, and I loved the combination, but I don't see anybody locally doing it. And
Right.